Hello,
Hello.
should I start?
Yes.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Bruv Trade. This is day 11, I think. This is your host, Blue, and I'm Red. Yo, Blue,
Yes.
is the stream working?
Yeah. Yeah. Stream is working.
Okay, let's just start quickly. I guess daily time frame. Let's go to the daily time frame. Yeah. Well, right now, gold is reaching its support zone that we had marked. I guess gold is reaching its support zone here. Yes. The previous day's low has been taken out right here. After it has taken out as shot upwards. Let me show it in the 4-hour time frame. This was the low. Let me remove this first. Okay. This was the previous day's low and it has just been taken out and shot upwards. This is only you see it has just tapped in, took out the previous day's liquidity and shot upwards from I guess from 4011 to 4027. I guess let me mark it. Oh, okay. Ah, shit. Yes. Well, yeah, right today we cannot expect any trade because you Blue, can you hear my voice?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Well, today we are not going to place any trade because today there is a news. There's our Fed decisions coming about interest rates. The Fed interest rate decision is going to be around 11 p.m. today, but we still cannot expect anything right now. If we remove every fundamental and just expect technicals, that from technicals I can expect it to tap in this support zone and shoot upwards. These all depend on the interest rates. If about of how interest rates affect gold. Let me go to the 15-minute time frame. As you can see, the ranging has started at this point right here. This if you want a quick trade, I would expect you to go short from right around here. Place your stop loss above here and target a 1:1 RR. This is the this is what I think, and this is trade is solely on the basis of consolidation. The price is ranging, so I would expect it to go upwards. Otherwise, you can expect if this trade goes SL, you can expect another from here while putting your stop loss above here and targeting this. This is what I guess the simplest setups that I can expect before today's Fed decision rates. Yesterday there was a loss because I guess we I did not took account of how price of how there was this support zone and price actually and there was not enough liquidity for the here. The thing is I should have expected not to put this what I don't even understand what I'm saying. My head is extremely hurting. The thing is, if you can see in the upside, there is no easily accessible liquidity right here. There is here, but it is so high. It is not an easily accessible liquidity. The only liquidity, if you can see, is this sloping liquidity that is easily accessible. Otherwise, if you look at this upward side, the only liquidity that you can expect is right about here. However, because market had just taken out this gap down, there was an extremely high chance it was going to keep its momentum. I should have kept this in mind, because whenever a gap down liquidity is taken out or a gap up liquidity is taken out, they there are two things that happen. First of all, is one thing is that it shows a liquidity grab, like you see it is shown here. If you see something like this, you could have expected this and then target and put your stop loss. Wait a minute. Below the liquidity grab candle, and then target 1 is to 1 RR. This is the simplest setup I can think of. However, as you can see, there was were two different things happening here. One was the gap down liquidity taken out, and then there was a liquidity grab candles right up here, which showed and then huge imbalances to the downwards. If you see this kind of setup, liquidity grab, then again liquidity grab to the upside, and then huge imbalances downwards. This could only mean one thing, that the trend was going to continue its momentum. I did not keep account of that, and I just placed a buy trade on a trend that was obviously going to go downwards. If I had, kind of used support resistance, then I could have expected better trades. Like, for example, you see this right here. If I could have expected support zone right here, you know, place place my short right here, I could have expected another trade. There is another of our strategy that gave us three trades, which had one was 1 is to 2 RR, 1 is to 3 RR, and another was 1 is to 3 RR. But we are not going to discuss it because we had not placed it on live. Right now, if I think is that the price has shown liquidity sweep and then to the upwards. What I'm expecting is it to go down till here and then range a little until or unless the Fed rate decision comes, and then shoot upwards or shoot downwards. Well, that would depend on the Fed rate decisions. Uh, uh, time frame. Let me go to that. Okay. First of all, as you can see, a simplest setup that I would tell you is accumulation, manipulation, and distribution. There was an accumulation right here, got manipulated, shot downwards. Right now, what I'm expecting the goal to do, I've just told you, but I don't think so. It has just continued its downtrend. Like before, it continued downwards, tapped into the zone, support zone, and then shot upwards. That is what technicals are saying. But we cannot continually depend on technicals, because the main thing is what today's Fed rate decisions are going to be. Yo, Blue,
Yes.
can you check and tell me if there's anything posted background?
Okay, wait. Yo, Red.
Yo, yes.
Yeah, he's not talking about the war. He's talking about the votes and other stuff. He did talk about whereas Ukraine. He did only talk about the Ukrainian president, not about the war specifically. And he talked to the Netanyahu, and he
Okay,
talked
okay,
about Mega. But yeah, this
okay.
sort of stuff. He's not talking about war.
So the thing is, what there is no news about everything. I guess this is why he's staying silent because the Fed's interest rate decision is going to come out, and if he posts another thing like about war or other things, it is going to affect the Fed rate decisions because whatever decision Fed rate comes out, Iran, if Iran US wars continues and Trump posts anything about that, I know the war is continuing, but if Trump posts anything about it, gold is going to shoot upwards. Right now, it is ranging to the downside. If interest, I think this is the only reason Trump is not posting because he's waiting for the Fed rate decisions to come out. And how it's going to affect gold and everything and every other forex market that has the USD pair in it. Right now, I'm on the DXY chart. DXY has just taken out the high, the swing high of the daily, and has shown a huge imbalance candle downwards. We can still not expect a pullback because you can see the second 4 hour candle after the liquidity sweep has a huge doji candle. Is a huge doji candle that shows a huge liquidity sweep. And what I'm expecting is DXY to start ranging from here until the Fed rate decisions. You see, let me go to the 15-minute time frame. Yeah, well, yes, the price is starting to, ranging a little bit. What I'm expecting is, well, gold is ranging a little bit too on, you see, right here, I guess, from yesterday's 2:45 p.m. From yesterday's afternoon, gold has started ranging to, I guess, the price is going to keep ranging until or unless we, get till the Fed rate decisions. I guess, yo, how high is yo blue? How high is the Fed rate decision going to be? The importance. How high is the importance of Fed rate decision?
Yeah, it's very important. It's probably high impact. It's most likely high impact. Let me say.
Okay. Well, I guess this is it for today. I think
Yeah,
so. We are going to start posting signals on our group because right now we place trades without that are not on live because right now on the live we can only place trades according to the Tokyo market. If we want to place a trade, like a London session or on a New York session, we cannot do it on live. So right now I'm thinking that if we start posting things on our Discord group, what do you think, Blue?
yes, I think it's a good idea. We'll have to manage our channel, our
Yes.
Discord server, set it up. We have to set it up.
Hmm. So I would like so if you all want to follow signals, make trades, please follow our channel, join our Discord, and we'll continue from there tomorrow. Bye everyone.
Bye.